Hello viewers, hello subscribers. Another beautiful day. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. Yep. You know me. You just know I gotta put content out. Just saying. I gotta put content out. Gotta do it. So what do I got for you? Oh, we talking about remember that TPM that when Microsoft came out with for Windows 11. Yeah, now Valve is adding it too. So listen to this. Valve adds secure boot and TPM check to Steam on Windows. Yeah. Says here in 2021, with the initial release of Windows 11, the average PC user got to learn two new terms: Trusted Platform Module, or TPM, and Secure Boot. These features became mandatory for those who want to run Windows 11 officially, but for everyone else, TPM Secure Boot remains irrelevant. Fast forward to 2025, and Trusted Platform Module and Secure Boot are grabbing people's attention once again, as some particular games now rely on these features for anti-cheat software. It says Trusted Platform Module and Secure Boot are low-level features that are usually managed outside the operating system. You cannot toggle them in Windows, so less tech-savvy users might not even know about their existence or how to run them on. To make life easier for such users, Valve is adding TPM/Secure Boot check to the Steam client. The latest Steam beta release add a single Windows-related change. Now users can go to help system information and see whether Secure Boot and Trusted Platform modules are enabled. Here is the changelog, and then it says added detecting if Secure Boot and the TPM are enabled on the current machine. This information is displayed under Help System Information. It is now also collected when opting into the Steam hardware survey. It says, unfortunately, Steam won't tell you how to enable Secure Boot and Trusted Platform Module on your system, so you are on your own on this. Still, it is a welcome change that will make these two technology more known among gamers who might not care whether their system have some obscure security feature. What they care about is why the latest Call of Duty is not launching, and Steam client will help figure that out. Yeah. And then it says, speaking of Steam updates, Valve recently announced that support for the 32-bit Windows 10 is ending on January 1st, 2026, while the previous versions of the client will continue working for a while. Valve urges users to switch to 64-bit Windows installation to continue receiving updates and support from Valve. So there you have it. And you Windows users, TPM is in full effect. Secure Boot. So remember when Microsoft came out with it, some computers computers couldn't run it. So in order to do that, they had to make it. There was an adapter that was made. Or the other thing to do was to get a PC that had Windows 11 installed on it. If you remember, I remember me talking to you guys about this months ago. But anyway, but now it's official. So for those who jumped on the TPM train, you're ahead of the game. For those who who was sticking out with Windows 10, well, 32-bit Windows 10 is not being supported. So now you got to go to 64-bit, and then you got to get that extended service. Well, I think it's like for 3 years, and then for Windows 11, you need the Windows 11 64-bit. So got to change with the time, folks. So don't blame me. I'm just a messenger. Remember that. So anyway, but other than that, TPM is in full effect, man. Now let's see what these Windows see what the commenters got to say about this. We got 9 of them. 9 comments. Let's see what let's see what the crew got to talk about here. Okay, 9 comment. Okay, Mullet said this. Nice to see a push to more security. Shame it's going to perhaps hamper mods and other operating system if required. I sometimes cheat in single player once done with the game just to mess about and have some fun. Kinda rubbish if that's no longer an option. It's something that lets me get more out of a game. Makes sense for multiplayer games, but won't stop cheaters, especially with new tech built into monitors and stuff. All right. Now and then Leon jumped in and says, this won't enforce either TPM 2.0 or secure boot. It's just a system information functionality. It will only tell the user if they're enabled or not. That's it. And then who's this? Arceli said this. So he says, security my more like fingerprinting. Also mentioned by Leon's 29 Steam only gathers this information does not make use of it. And then Digital Fox says recognize 1. He said yet 1 recognize if you have, 2 if you have used it, and 3 now mandatory. And then Leon came back and said he said what? And then Paradise said this, the usual slippery slope. Paradise Lost, that is. And then Nubian said this, please explain how TPM secure boot help fingerprinting. And who else is this? Who is this? Yona said this is good. And then Grunger said this, shortly Windows 11 will be the only supported consumer-facing Windows desktop OS. Once the Windows 10 ESU period expires, since Windows 11 expires, TPM 2.0 and secure boot, since Windows 11 requires TPM 2.0 and secure boot, it's not exactly a surprise that other vendors will take that as a new expected minimum config and will start to leverage it, knowing that all users will be using devices that support it. Then it says, if you've chosen to run an OS if you choose to run an OS beyond EOL or run a current OS but in a non-supported configuration, that's up to you. But you can't really complain when stuff doesn't work or new standards become standards. Yeah, like I told you guys months ago, you got to keep up with the times. This is what I was telling you when it came to Windows 10 and 11. You have 2 computers, one running Windows 10 and one running Windows 11. That way when the changes are being made, you're already up on it. I was telling you that you should have, if you had 2 computers, one running Windows 10 64-bit and then one running Windows 11 64-bit. So when the changes were happening, that means you were ahead of the game. I hope some of you were listening at the time when I was telling you this. So now TPM now is becoming official. Yeah, and that means that TPM now is going to be part of the certification tests too. For those who are out there that's taking those certification tests, yeah, that's going to be part of the exam now. So yeah, Microsoft came out with this on for Windows 11, and it was like a big uproar early when it first came out. Some computers didn't support it. A lot of computers didn't support it, so they had to buy a module and an adapter. You had to buy like a TPM adapter to put it on the motherboard so it could pass your system so you can use it. You can use Windows 11, or you have to buy a computer now with Windows 11 already installed on it. So yeah, but now TPM 2.0, TPM is becoming a standard now, and It's gonna be it's part of the like the anti-cheat. It's part of anti-cheat now too. So yeah, got to keep up with the times, folks. That's the way it is with these operating systems, man. Got to keep up with the times. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Though, hope y'all enjoyed it. And thanks for watching. Thanks for like, dislike, comment. Yeah. You have to keep up with the times, man, when it comes to this these operating systems, when they're making changes, so when they come out with a new feature, you just jump on it so you don't suffer the consequences later. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked the video, and see you next time. Bye for now.